Now let's focus, let's see what happens because of these three assumptions, three properties or three axioms. You can take them as axioms, you can take them as properties, you can take them as assumptions. Okay? The only thing I'm not saying that you cannot have weird preferences, you can have even inconsistent preference, but we cannot talk, if you have inconsistent preference, we cannot talk about your choices in economic terms. Okay? We will preclude those problems. So what does it mean? That your preference, let's take an example and let's see what happens when your preference satisfies these three axioms. And let's take, of course, I'm not right now, I'm particular about the assumptions, that the properties that we talked about for conjunction sets. So right now I'm not worried about the conjunction set. So as soon as I say that let's take a finite conjunction set, you may raise an objection that we cannot, if we talk about the properties, additivity, divisibility, then we cannot have finite conjunction set. But right now I'm not worried about it. See, some assumptions, depending on the problem that you are dealing with, you will have to come out of the regular framework. That the aim right from the beginning is to describe a general framework to deal with general problems. But here, just for an example, just for illustration, I'm not sticking to the conjunction set that the ideal conjunction set that I described earlier. Let's say that we have this finite conjunction set, and we again two goods world. Just for simplicity, the example would not change if you include more goods there. And let's say these are the bundles we have: 3, 1, 1, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, and 1, 1. Only these 5 elements. These are the only possibilities. Okay? Fine. What does it say when we say that your preference satisfies the three axioms? Means we pick any of these, any two from the set, we should be able to compare them. So let's pick 1, 3 and 2, 2. Again, I'm not saying this will always be the case. Let's say that a person is indifferent between 1, 3 and 2, 2. What does it mean? That 1, 3 is at least as preferred as 2, 2, and 2, 2 is also at least as preferred as 1, 3, leading into that this person is indifferent between 1, 3 and 2, 2. Fine. Similarly, let's pick 1, 3 and 4, 2, and let's say this person strictly, or he prefers 4, 2 over 1, 3. What it means? Again, just for description, that 4, 2 is at least as preferred as 1, 3, but 1, 3 is not at least as preferred as 4, 2. This implies this relation. Now, how about let's pick 3, 1 and 1, 1. And let's say what we have is 3, 1 is strictly preferred over 1, 1. Fine? And let me put one more. 3, 1 and 1, 3. And let's say this person is indifferent between 3, 1 and 1, 3. What I have used so far is only completeness. I haven't talked about transitivity. Okay? I haven't talked about the transitivity. So now let's see. If we bring 1, 1 and 4, 2. Okay? And this person, let's say for time being, that 1 comma 1 is strictly preferred over 4 comma 2. So I have given you a bunch of examples. Now let's see what happens. I can say just the label. So at one level we find a person is indifferent between 1 comma 3, 3 comma 1 and 2 comma 2. And also we have figured out that 4 comma 2 is strictly preferred to 1 comma 3.
1 comma 3, sorry.
1 comma 3. So I can put 4 comma 2 here. We don't know what happens between 4 comma 2 and 2 comma 2. We don't know, but we will check for it. And what we have figured out that between 1 comma 1 and 3 comma 1, person prefers 3 comma 1. So we put here 1 comma 1. But we haven't checked for 1 comma 3 and 1 comma 1 and 2 comma 2 and 1 comma 1. Fine. Now we have also said that when we check 4 comma 2 and 1 comma 1, then this person prefers 1 comma 1. So in other words, that when we compare 1 comma 1 and 4 comma 2, 1 comma 1 is preferred more. But now let's say what's happening to the ranking. I cannot rank them properly. So what went wrong? Probably somewhere we violated the axiom of transitivity. Why? Because what we have learned, let's say 4 comma 2 is at least as good as 1 comma 3. Okay? And 1 comma 3 and you are indifferent between 3 comma 1. And here you prefer 3 comma 1 over 1 comma 1. This should lead to that 4 comma 2 is preferred to 1 comma 1. Transitivity leads to this. But this this is violated. So that's why we have problem. But if we satisfy transitivity, then what happens? We can change the direction of this, and that's another way to write is this.
Yes.
So now we are fine. There is consistency. So when you are talking about completeness, you can compare only two. But transitivity preserves this consistency. So now we have certain, if we follow all these, then we have consistency in our choice. Fine. So now we can rank them. But one thing that let's take a look at, that this ranking is fine. Nice. Whenever you have finite number of options, that's what we have learned from here, and your preference satisfies those three axioms, then you can rank them in consistent manner, in some order. Okay? And order will be preserved. Fine?